Good morning, yogis. My name is Sonia, and this is a gentle flow to help you start your day with a little bit of Kundalini sprinkled in. So the difference between a regular yoga flow and this one is that the Kundalini practices help you to let go, reclaim your power, and start again. So whatever happened in your past, even simply yesterday, we're going to begin with a clean slate. That's what Kundalini does. It takes all of your emotions, your thoughts, and breaks it down into just raw material, raw energy. And then churning all of that up, alchemizing it so that you can use that energy for today. You don't need any props for this class, but feel free to use them if that helps. And we'll begin in a seated position. You can sit cross-legged with one, foot in front of the other. Or if you want to feel a little bit more open today, a little bit more confident, sensual, you can sit knees wide, toes touch behind the hips. We're going to begin with gentle hip circles. So turning the chest forward and back, syncing with the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Gentle circles in both directions. If your feet are behind you, bring your knees to touch and give yourself a hug. Breathing in as you twist to the left, breathing out as you twist to the right, and go at your own pace. As you do this movement, your head moves in line with the spine. Okay? I recommend closing your eyes and bringing your awareness onto the heart space. It's just a place of gentleness, a little bit of extra love this morning. Okay, come back to a neutral spine. Place hands out in front of you. We'll make our way into tabletop. Cat-cow, same thing. Breathing in with the movement. So drop the belly, lift the chest and the tailbone as you breathe in. Then curve the spine up as you breathe out. Again, cow pose. Breathe out, cat pose. Neutral spine, circling the hips back to the heels and around, returning to tabletop. Breathing into the heels, breathing out back to tabletop. Reverse direction. Stick with the breath. Finding tabletop spinal rolls, progressing a little bit deeper with our cat-cow. So, lift the chin, tailbone up as you sink the hips back into child's pose. Then immediately curving the spine up like in cat as you come back. Cow pose, back to child's pose. Cat pose, back to tabletop. Breathing in, breathing out. Be in your body. Notice the liquid movement of the spine, helping you feel flowy and free. Okay, sitting back onto the heels, maybe tucking the toes under, a little stretch in the feet. Hug, opposite arm on top, breathing in as you twist to the right this time, breathing out as you twist to the left. And as you're doing this, try to contract your core. So you're using the strength of your entire torso to twist, activating all those muscles. The twist doesn't have to be deep, it's just gentle movement side to side. And let go, shake it out. We are perfectly now prepared for camel pose. Stand up onto the knees, toes tucked under, or flat on the mat. Bring your hands to the low back. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Open posture, relaxed. Engage the glutes lightly and begin to bend from the upper spine, keeping the core strong, looking up. Don't feel the need to go deep here. That might be just your ego. We don't need to touch our heels. We need to embody the symbolism of the pose. Camel is about endurance. You know, the camel holding all of that baggage on its back as it walks through the desert. There might have been a time where you were working really hard. Maybe that time is now. And you've proven to yourself that you can do it. Okay, engage the glutes and the core to lift up. Sit back on the heels. But you can't be a hardworking camel forever. This time I want everybody to open their knees. Sit onto the heels for lioness pose. So when we've done doing our hard work, we become the lioness. That fierce power emerges. We start to question why we are working so hard And for what reason? And for who? Lean forward slightly. Either place your hands, fingertips pointed forward, or pointed back for an inner wrist stretch. Chest is still open, you're lengthening from the low back. Okay, if you don't know what this pose is, basically you breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to open your mouth and stick out your tongue like a lioness. You can sigh it out, but really try to feel into the power of this pose. So take a deep breath in, close your eyes, open your mouth, and stick out your tongue. One more time, breathe in deeply. It probably felt weird and awkward, so we're gonna do it one more time. And you know, nobody's watching you. People are watching me, but nobody's watching you, so just let it all out. Even I'm feeling a little bit more fired up right now after just 2 rounds. So let's do it. Breathe in deeply and out. Gaze forward for a moment. Hold the drishti, hold your point of focus. Perfect. Bring your hands forward, fingertips pointed forward as well. Tuck the back toes. Either go into a down dog to stretch it out, or you can go into a puppy pose. Whatever's calling you today. Nice big stretch. From down dog, drop the knees. From puppy, we'll sit the hips back into a child's pose. Toes touch. Knees however wide feels comfortable. Forehead lays heavy onto the mat. Arms by your side or stretched out in front of you. Surrender your entire body. The final process of the alchemy, we've gone through Camel, Lion, and now it's the inner child. Maybe this is a little bit much for a yoga, morning yoga, if you're completely new to Kundalini. But don't worry, you really don't have to understand any of this. You just have to do it and let your body is very smart. It has its own intelligence. You don't have to always think about it. Just do it and see how you feel throughout the rest of your day. But child's pose, returning to the inner child. This is where our light returns. Creativity, joy, innocence, forgetfulness, play. Begin to ripple your spine up from child's pose. Feel free to take this moment for any stretch that is calling you. As I read a passage about Kundalini, in Tantra and Yoga, Kundalini is regarded as feminine and is also called Shakti. She is the link to higher awareness and bliss. She is the revealer of all mantras and the means by which bliss trickles down from the eternal source, the crown chakra, to individual beings. The Kundalini is the creator, sustainer, and dissolver of all centers of being. When Kundalini rises, the world remains the same, but one's changed attitude, feelings, and awareness transform everything into a fulfilling, joyful experience. I wish that only for you, a joyful, blissful day. Thank you for practicing with me today. Once again, my name is Sonia. I have a lot more classes here on YouTube, so please subscribe, like this video, and comment. And if you want to go deeper into Kundalini practices, embodiment, feminine yoga, check out the Shakti Circle. It's my page on Patreon, where I have in-depth classes and guides to help you really transform your life. Ultimately, that's what Kundalini yoga is. It's transformation. Namaste.